I need
All
to go
right,
get my
everybody.
phone.
We're going live. We're live. Well, hang on just a minute. We're almost live. Okay, now we're live. We are live. All right. So this is Cleta the Cheetah. And let's go to Latrice first.
I'm Latrice.
Mar Maureen, you want to introduce you?
That's Hi, I'm Maureen from Detroit, Michigan.
All right. And
Yeah.
Salem.
Hi, everyone. I'm Sayla from Valdosta, Georgia.
And then on it's right here for me is Holly. You want to introduce yourself?
I am Holly Sherrick, and I live in Champaign, Illinois.
All right. And we're here to lead What's
What's
in
in
the
the
bag.
bag?
And tonight is we are doing glass facials. We have been doing these for the last 4 months, I believe, maybe 5, and we love them. And so isn't that about right? And so
May, yeah. Mm-hmm.
we have sent out samples to a bunch of people. So if you are one of our guests and you have your samples, get them out. I'm so mad at myself. I went to town today after talking to my good buddy Holly, and look what I have right here. Let me just show you. Hang on. Calls for the calls. Okay, anyway, I said, I'm going to the doctor's office. I got to give 2 packets out to get them on tonight. I get home, I forgot. So then I thought, it's okay.
Oh,
I'm going to church. I got 2 packets. I'm going to give to people at church. I just got home. There they are. So we'll
oh
have to do
my
these for next
word.
time. But if you have your samples, if you'll get them out, we are going to get started. Okay. And thank y'all so much for watching tonight. We are recording this so that if you have someone that calls in late or that couldn't get on tonight, we can send them the actual video. Okay. So let me prepare myself a little bit. I want to start out with a Bible verse. That's what one of the things we do on Wednesday nights. And I just got out of church, and the one that we covered a year ago tomorrow of this week, we had a bad hurricane here in Valdosta, Georgia. And we spent about 30 minutes of the Bible class tonight talking about last year this time. And and then I mentioned Selah's husband as well, Selah, on that. We all just talked about all the things. And then we turn to this verse in the Bible, and it's Isaiah 26, 3 and 4. It's such a good
Mm.
one, y'all. And it says, You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast because they trust in you. Trust in the Lord forever, for the Lord Himself is the rock eternal. And there was a little thing underneath it, and it said, Leaders manage stress by managing perspective. Those who fix their eyes on the past risk a severe collision with the future. Those who see only the future hit too much hard the speed bumps of today. Those who fix their eyes on God can effectively negotiate the right pace of life. So I thought that was good for today to just remember to trust in the Lord. And that's the only thing that can really give you true peace, in your life. So I thought that was a pretty good one.
Pretty good.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is to get us started, I am going to just spotlight myself for a minute and I'm going to share this beautiful screen with y'all and we're going to get the party started. Okay, and because you all know I'm extra, this is
Yeah.
a skin facial. Your skin is gonna look just like this when we're done. Okay. So we're going to start it out by just telling you about some of the products we're going to use. We're going to be using the Time Wise Volume Repair Set. Also, the eye makeup remover, the micellar water. We're going to be using charcoal mask and a glycolic facial peel. And then we're going to tell you about a couple of new products that we have in Mary Kay. So I'm excited to show you these before and after pictures of just using the repair set, not even all the extras we're going to do tonight. And I want you to look at this gal 22 days after using the Time Wise repair set. It's pretty amazing. So y'all are going to love this set and you're going to love the extras that we're going to do with it. So we're going to get our handy dandy um, bunny ears on. How cute are we? We're so cute. And we're going to start out with our micellar water and our eye makeup remover. And so I'm going to start out with that. And so You may
I'll
not,
go back there and eat.
you possibly will not have the samples of this with you because obviously we didn't send little packets of the eye makeup remover, the micellar water. But if you do happen to have them on you, you can go ahead and try those now. I did mute everybody just for now, but I will unmute y'all in just a minute because I want to get your feedback. So one of the things that you want to do before you, like especially at night, is you want to take off your eye makeup. And you guys, Mary Kay just had a thing where our eye makeup remover, there's one sold like every 5 seconds all over the world. It's so good. It looks like oil and water if you look at this, and you just shake it up and it takes off all eye makeup, waterproof or not. It'll just take it right off. You just take it, and honestly, have you ever just like wanted to squirt stuff in your eyes? Not normally, right? It's so gentle that you can kind of open your eyes a little bit and get your mascara off right in the middle. It's like, it's weird how you don't feel it at all in your eyes. It is so gentle. It just takes it all off. And I've got a lot of eyeshadow on tonight. As a matter of fact, let me just show you something. So Holly and I were doing this. We're going to show y'all real quick. We have two. This is a great way to do it. We have two eye palettes that are out for the fall. This one is called Inner Fire, and I used it today. Let me do it on the eye that I did it on. Isn't that pretty? And I'm going to bring up Holly. She did the other one. It's called Outer Glow. Let me pull her up here, and you can see her beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? So there's a warm look, and then there's a cool look. So I want to just show y'all these. These are only 40 for all 6 of the colors. And honestly, you need them both. Don't you? You need them both. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our eye makeup off with our eye makeup remover. And I didn't mean to do that, Holly. Just want to show you. I have a lot of eye makeup on today too. Like a lot of eye makeup and a lot of mascara. I want to show y'all all of this that's on there. And some people have asked me, well, Cleta, can't you just use your cleanser? You can, but honestly, it's going to take a lot more. And this is so much more gentle. And the area around your eyes is so much different than all the other skin that you have. So you really want to use anything that's around your eyes. You really need it to have the word eye in it, like eye renewal cream, eye makeup remover, things like that. Does that make sense? And then the next thing you're going to do is you're going to use something called micellar water. Mary Kay came out with this. You know, we're kind of country down here in Georgia. And I'm like, micellar water? What? We going to be selling water now? Right? And so it's called micellar water. And then everybody started coming out with it. And what it does, it just effectively removes foundation and everything off of your face. It's like sweeping. Look at
Before
that.
you mop.
Yeah, it's like sweeping the floor before you mop. And you wouldn't just go mop your floor if you had a bunch of stuff on it, right? No, you would sweep it first, and so that you can get it really clean. And so that's what this does. It's also great for an on-the-go cleanser. We were talking, well, no, I was just talking to you just a second ago. About a year ago, we had a hurricane. Well, we had no water because we're on wells and no electricity for a week. And guess what? My face got clean every day because I have my little bottle of micellar water. Okay. So that's the first 2 steps you're going to do in the process. So if you're a guest using your package, you may not have this today. So that's okay. Then we're going to go straight to the cleanser. So let me pull up my little slideshow and then I will bring Selah to the front. Okay. So Selah, tell us a little bit about, go ahead and unmute and tell us a little bit about this product, and then we will, I'll remove the slide so we can see everybody.
Okay. Hey everyone, this is the first step in the cleansing process in the Time Wise Repair set. And this is our Time Wise Repair Voluform Foaming Cleanser. And let me tell you, this stuff does foam. It is so rich and emollient, and it will clean your face of all the free radicals that are floating around, all the dirt, all the stuff that gets on your skin. You would use it in the morning and at night. If you were at your sink, you would wet your face and or your hands and then add some, and then it will lather. And this says it's a moisture-rich foam, thoroughly cleanses and renews skin texture, leaving pores looking less noticeable. It maintains moisture balance, renews skin radiance, promotes a feeling of suppleness, and leaves skin feeling pampered. So it will be clean, but it won't be dry and real tight feeling. And it is amazing.
Okay. Thank you, Selah. Okay, so do we all have, how are our guests doing? Y'all got your makeup off yet? Shahira, you doing good? Cheryl, doing good? Oh, feels so good. Now this is what we call a naked face. Okay, we're going to move on and we're going to bring up Holly, and Holly can tell us what we need to be doing next.
Okay, so we're going to do a little detour from your skincare strip of samples, and we're going to look for the one that's gray and green. This is going to be our charcoal mask. Cleta's holding the full size set. And you most likely will use every bit in that sample because we do want it to go on thick. And as you can see, the girls are applying it with our silicone mask applicator, which is amazing because, of course, you're going to find that your fingers are going to get a little goopy. So this is such an amazing tool that you can also purchase with your charcoal mask. So the charcoal mask, this is going to deep cleanse and unclog your pores. And so it's something where your cleanser, even though using it morning and night, you can't possibly get all of that. That's the 3 levels deep out of your pores. So this charcoal is going to act like a magnet and it's going to pull out all of those impurities. So it's going to also instantly absorb any excess oil. It will reduce shine and then reduce the appearance, of course, of your pores. So I'm sure as you're applying it, you're going to smell and feel the navy bean peppermint extract that is in there. Rosemary, peppermint, and navy bean extract, which is so amazing. I even have a hairdresser that I know that gets really bad eczema on his hands, and he uses this even on his hands. So this is like such an amazing product. It is from our Clear Proof line, so also is great for teens, anyone that has acne prone skin, but you don't have to have acne prone skin to use it. So at home, you would use this 2 to 3 times a week, leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes, and it is, again, suitable for all skin types. So here's a super gross. I almost thought this was my husband's nose because I really think this is what it looks like when he puts it on. You can see this is a true, testimonial before and after. So as it dries, it's going to be like watching a life science experiment. So you're going to see it dot. That's the activated charcoal doing its job and pulling out all of those impurities. So that's it. We love it. Look at that before and after. I'm sure you've watched like maybe YouTube videos where it looks like layers of skin are being pulled off, but this is a rinsable one. And in fact, Forbes magazine recognizes us as top 3 for charcoal masks, but we're half the price.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay,
But
we'll come back to this slide after you talk a minute. And I want to let you know that I just set the timer for 10 minutes, Holly. And so I'm going to spotlight you. Holly's
okay.
going to share a little bit about the company. Here we go.
Okay. This is actually my favorite thing to share always. So a little bit about me. I've been building my Mary Kay business for 27 years, and I really came in for the discount. I had been used to getting all of my skincare and cosmetics for free. I had a grandmother who was a cosmetics buyer for over 30 years. And so she retired. And even though I wasn't a big makeup wearer, I understood the importance of taking care of your skin. In fact, she always said if your makeup will never be a 10 if your skincare is a 2. So using the best of the best, and she retiring, I was then introduced to the Mary Kay products and loved everything. I went from never buying it to wanting to buy everything. And I really, in addition to wanting to come in for that 50% discount. So as a consultant, we make 50% and we get 50% off. So for me, I had a really full plate. So my number one objection of even trying this was my time. I worked 60 hours a week at a full time job as a single mom of a small child, more month than money, a lot of debt. But she showed me how you could sprinkle this, that there weren't any quotas that you ever had to meet, that you could pick it up and put it down whenever you wanted, and just to sprinkle it. And I thought, you know what? I could totally wrap my brain around passing out a book, selling 10 mascaras a month. Everybody uses mascara at least, or lip gloss. And so I got excited about that. Then I had a party, and that party with three women was $500. And that was 27 years ago. Today, we're going on our third year of being number one in the world for skincare and cosmetics, which is super exciting. So, what you're putting on is the number one. And I thought, all I said was put this on, take this off. Doesn't that feel great? So I really just verbally directed other women into doing what I do to myself morning and night. And so soon I was doing 3 of those parties every single week. And in 6 weeks had earned the use of my first free car, replaced my full-time income in 5 months, quit my job, and haven't looked back since. So we're in the process of earning our 16th free car, which will be my 14th pink Cadillac. So we get a new one every 2 years, which is really awesome and amazing. Insurance too. And so I, of course, signed up thinking, no way would I ever use this as a career. But that's the beautiful thing about this opportunity is you'll never know until you give it a shot. So if you are someone who is desiring some kind of change in your life, maybe a void to be filled, it could be financial, it could be spiritual, it could be, you just want to have some good girlfriends and hang around some fun ones like us. Either way, it's such a great opportunity to, number one, do your Christmas shopping this year for half off. We're about to enter we're actually in it now. The number one selling time of the year is the holidays. And so as retailers, that has already started. If you've been into Hobby Lobby, you already saw all of the Christmas decorations. And so it's the number one selling time of the year. So you could be someone who just decides, hey, I'd love to make a little extra cash for Christmas. But the products truly do sell themselves. And there's so many different ways to connect them to women today, just as we are doing now virtually, in person, QVC style, FaceTime. I mean, you could do a Facebook Live, Facebook copy, paste, and post parties. So there's so many ways to do it. But we've been around for 62 years, the number one. And I'll tell you what, it's like Coca-Cola and The Price is Right. Women know, the reputation of Mary Kay and our products. And a couple of things that maybe you didn't know about the company is that we are family owned. So we love that. In fact, Mary Kay Ash's grandson, Ryan Rogers, is our CEO. So her children and her grandchildren run the company. And we're what you call dual marketing. So we are studied in colleges across the country. We're not to be confused with like an MLM, because those are companies who rely heavily on recruiting to make their money. We come in, we all make that same 50%. And then if you decided to move into a leadership position, that's when it's the combination of team building and sales. And Mary Kay starts to pay you a commission based on what your team members purchase and repurchase. And it doesn't come out of other people's pockets. She pays back 80 cents out of every dollar. So there's no limits, there's no territories. I love that this business, you have a mentor that works with you, matches time with effort, doesn't push you into doing more than you want to do, but she teaches you everything she knows and never asks for anything back. And you could pass her up tomorrow if you wanted. So that's such a unique thing that we have in Mary Kay. Our culture is like none other. And so I love that part about it, is that, gosh, you could come in and just make extra a shoe fund money, shopping, a vacation fund, or you could make this your career. But again, you'll never know until you give it a shot. And we are in 35 markets, 39 of our products, every one that you're using today included, have gotten the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. So that just means our products do exactly what we say that they do. We've donated over 96 million to cancer research and domestic violence shelters since the year 2000, which is amazing. We're 100% landfill free. So, and our company philosophy is putting your faith first, your family second, and your career third. So, Mary Kay always believed that when you lived by those principles, that's when you truly achieve a balance. So, I love this opportunity. I don't even know if I went over 10 minutes or if I'm still talking for 10 minutes, but this is a few different ways that you can get started. What we have going on right now, and we never know how long this will last, but we do have an e-start option where you can sign up for $35. And this could be for someone who just wants to be more of a hobby time consultant or what we call an order taker. She primarily wants to get her discount. She may service a close circle of friends and family members. Again, no quotas that you ever have to meet, so you can do that. But then those that are business owners, they still work it on a very part-time basis, but they can make a full-time income on a part-time basis with that. So in that respect, you would consider adding on the Pro Start option, which is $90, and it actually contains over $400 in full-size products. So it's what we would use to set your trays up with in person. But either way, $35. If you decide later to add on the 90, you have 2 weeks to do that. But it's a $35 decision, which is crazy to me that for $35, the worst case scenario, you can come in and just get your products at a discount. If you should decide later that you want to do more with it, you would just be that much further along. That's why there's never, ever a perfect time. You know, whatever you do right now would put you that much further along later. So I know for me, 99.9% people come in for the money. That was me. But they stay because of the relationships. So that's the best part. So again, you might have just been desiring just, you know what, I love a community of women who are positive and encouraging. Then this isn't most likely your answer. So we would love to have you.
All right. Listen, what we want you to do, I can't hardly talk because, you know, if you don't talk at all, then your whole face is like frozen. But anyway, I've had my fan on so I could get it all dry. But we want you to do an A, a B, or a C. So Holly, tell them what an A, B, and C is.
I think you better tell them A, B, and C because I don't
Okay.
do the
A is, I'm going to crack my mask. Go, Holly. A is absolutely sign me up. I want to do it. I want to be a consultant and make some money. B is buy me a cup of coffee, talk to me a little bit more. I'm very interested. I just need a little bit more information. And C is right now, I just want to be a customer, but maybe a hostess. Okay. So A, B, or C. Think about that while we do this tonight. Or if you already know you're an A, just put it down there and say, I'm an A. But we're going to ask you again at the end. All right, Holly, I'm going to remove the spotlight and let you talk to some of us who have this mask on. So I'll spotlight everybody individually for a minute so you can kind of see. Okay, this is kind of nasty. Did y'all see these dots? Gross. Okay, I obviously didn't get my stuff over right there. And the timer just went off. But you see, that's where it really gets in the pores. Okay. Any of these, and then any of this, that's kind of like it needed some extra special attention there. Okay, so let's spotlight Shahira up here. Let's put her up here. Okay. How does your face feel, sister?
And she's muted.
She's muted. Hang on just a minute.
tight.
Yeah, and she said in the text that it smells so good. Remind me of this. She says, reminds me of when she does henna on the hands. Yes. All right, and yours is getting dry. It's getting dry. It's not quite dry, but it's getting there. Okay, I'm gonna pull up Latrice up here with us. We're gonna get all the mask people up here together. We're gonna take a selfie. Latrice, how does your face feel?
Feels great. I must have put too much on, but I love to smell this and see it working too. It's
Yeah, and
phenomenal.
you didn't put too much on. Sometimes y'all it's 10 to 20 minutes. It's according to how thick you do it. I had this fan on high, drying mine up. So that's why. Okay, let's bring up Maureen up here. Maureen, how's it going?
Oh, it's great. And I smile all the way through so I don't crack.
That's a nice idea. Look here, do it. Okay, I'm gonna bring Sayla up here. Here we go. Sayla, how's your face feeling?
Good. I didn't do mine so thick. I did not have my brush, but
Oh, it makes a
it
difference.
still feels tight,
Yeah.
and it's still I have all these little holes, which means it's people
Hmm.
out.
Means we really needed to do it. Okay, Donna, how's yours feeling?
She's muted.
Yeah, you're muted, Donna. Here we go. There she goes.
It feels very tight, but it feels so good, and I love the smell too.
Yeah. Can you see any dots in yours where it's gone into the pores?
Yes,
All right.
especially on my nose.
Yeah, me too. Okay, and I can't see Linda if you're doing yours or not. I don't think anybody else is. So, Holly, I'm going to bring you back up here and you can tell us how to get it off.
Okay.
Are we going to take a
So-
little picture?
Oh, yeah, let me do that. Let me do it. All right, I'm going to remove Holly for a minute. Holly, take a picture of all of us.
Okay, I'm gonna take it right now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm gonna bring Holly up here and tell. And I know Cheryl has got hers on. Her video's not on, but Cheryl, if you want to type in the chat how yours feels, that'd be great too. Okay, Holly,
Yes.
how do we get
Okay.
it off?
You're gonna go ahead and put that washcloth and just lay it across your face and just start pressing the washcloth into the mask so that it starts to soften up so that it's easily removed. And I think you're going to be shocked at how easily this does come off with a washcloth. So just really press it in there and then go ahead and wipe it off. We always go up and out. And you know the reason for up and out, right? We're working against that gravity. So we want to be gentle and not cause any other premature aging if we can help it.
Right.
Right? And by the way, this mask does have 30 applications in it, so you should be able to get 30 masks, and it's 26, retails for $26.
Make sure you get it out of your nose and the sides of your corners of your nose.
And your brow.
eyebrows.
Oh, yeah, and your brows. Oh, I already feel better.
Oh,
Dude, just
Good.
refreshed.
Finally.
Refreshed.
Okay. I am going to pull up, Holly, thank you so much for sharing all that about the company. We are looking for new team members. We need them in this area. I'm going to tell you, we're looking for about 700,000 consultants to be added to Mary Kay, the company
That's
in the
right.
United States. And so we would love for you to be one of them. Every area I know needs more consultants. Okay. So we're going to pull up Maureen next, I believe.
Nope,
Yes.
not
No,
me.
Latrice. Latrice is going to be. Latrice, I'm going to pull up the slide.
Okay.
Let me remove the spotlights from everybody. Here we go. And then we will get you on the. Oh my word, what just happened? Hang on just a second. I know we like to see everybody there.
I don't
We
think I
hate
have
to
on my
remove it.
mask off.
Yeah, there you go. Now you're gonna really be able to see yourself.
Uh-huh. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Here
Oh,
she is, big and
there
proud.
okay, y'all. I want to talk to y'all about the facial peel. This is the Time Wise Repair Revealing Radiance Facial Peel. Okay. I want to tell y'all this product is a chemical exfoliant. It works by dissolving the bond that holds your dead, dull skin cells to the surface. But it's so fresh because once you put it on, wipe it off, you can leave it on there 10, I think it's 10 minutes. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 10 minutes.
That's right.
And when you get through, your skin, the new skin shines through. It leaves your skin smoother and glowing. And also, just to read some more things about it, it is glycolic acid. The skin's own natural renewal process is enhanced as younger looking. More radiant skin we all want is revealed. So the clinically tested results, you will see clinically tested results in 2 weeks. So your skin looks brighter, your skin looks, the texture is significantly improved, and fine lines and wrinkles look reduced. Your skin tone looks more even. And you can use this a couple of times a week. It also helps eliminate the skin's dulling dead cells, which I talked about that. It renews the natural process and improves, again, the tone and texture. But what it does, y'all, it immediately removes the dead skin from the surface layer, but also it goes below the surface and it breaks up the bonds that hold those dead skin cells together. So thousands of other the dead skin cells are removed when you use this. And I will tell y'all, if you're not exfoliating, your skin is, your products are not absorbing as well. And it makes a really, really big difference. And to me, it's just like Cleta's showing this lady up here, Susan, she used this 8 times, and it's just amazing what this does. But y'all, it's that regular, just like with your time-wise repair, the set, it is regularly using it. So this retails for $58, and I love it. And I'm so excited that we get to do this tonight.
Okay.
And
Well,
just put it, you want to tell you how to put it on?
yeah, we've already put it on our face. So you want to get,
Oh, have you?
did all
Oh,
y'all put it on or not? If you haven't,
Mhm.
go ahead and put it on. And y'all, it's a separate packet from the repair set. It's one of the individual ones. So she's going to go ahead and put it on. And I went ahead and started the timer. You know
okay.
what? I'll start it over. We'll start it over.
Y'all, I didn't say this, but this does not peel off. You
Right.
will not find any of our masks in the Mary Kay line that peel off, because if you think about it, if you're peeling something, you're making your pores bigger. Nobody wants bigger pores, right?
No.
So anyway, all right.
Okay.
It's funny when you do this in the camera.
I know it.
It's like, what side am I on, my right or left?
I do mine and I hit mirror it, so it's this like a mirror instead. So
Oh, well, there you go. Okay.
all right. Okay, I'm going to share the screen and Latrice is going to talk to us a little about the next thing.
Y'all, just like Holly said, she was talking about how we love just to share the business, but we also love to share our products. And I can tell you, after 34 years, I have built a lot of my customers through referrals. Okay. So referrals want to try the products, and referrals that are great for the business opportunity. So this is what I want to ask the guest. Just think of who you think would enjoy a complimentary makeover. And trust me, we treat these people like we want to be treated. Like, if they don't answer the first time through a text, it's okay. We'll give them a couple more times. And after that, it's fine. We are not going to keep on keeping on. Okay. So it's really, who do you know? And you think about it. But we do have a few requirements. We definitely want them to be, 25 years older or older, 25 years or older, unless, they have a job, they have, all the credentials there. Over 18, really, but it'd be great if they were 20, 23, 24, 25 or older. But once you get your list together, your consultant that invited you could give you a gift for up to a certain amount of names. And what we do, like I said, we will only just text them a few times. If we're not pushy, there's a lot of people out there, like Cleta said a while ago, we're looking for 700,000 consultants. We're looking for million new customers. Like, people need to try Mary Kay. I will just share this. Like I said, a lot of my customers are through referral, because when you have a great product, everybody wants to try it, and it comes with us. And that's something that you won't find in a lot of stores is they may be there today, they might be gone tomorrow, but I'm telling you, we're lifers in Mary Kay. But we would love referrals from you. And your consultant may have a different way, but I give whoever my people are, if I have 10 or more and I have 2 to 3 that book with me, they get a discount on their products that they want. So that's how I do it. Or you could get a lipstick or lip gloss for 10 referrals. And ladies, y'all may have different ways that y'all do that, but it would just be an honor that you would give referrals to your consultant, because it's just the way we love to grow our business. And Mary Kay always said, you tell a woman, she's going to tell everybody. And if they love the products or not. So we want some new referrals.
Absolutely. So we have about 6 more minutes to let this
Oh,
dry. So why don't we do this? I'm going to remove the spotlight.
okay.
And I'm going to ask y'all, the consultants on here, how did you get introduced to Mary Kay? Like, how did you have a first facial? And I'll just start to show you what I mean. So I was introduced. Look, this is so, I just look so crazy right now. I should have hair in a ponytail or something. I tried to do Texas hair and then today. And so anyway,
It was
I
good.
look at myself. I'm gonna look at y'all. So I was introduced to Mary Kay because a girl saw me at a basketball game and she sold Mary Kay, and she just asked me if I had ever tried Mary Kay. And she was I think 13 years older than me, something like that, which really at the time I was 22 and she was 30, what, 30, whatever that is, 35. Okay, so she was still young. Y'all see what I'm saying? Um, and she asked me if I'd ever had a facial before, and I had tried Mary Kay. Well, I hadn't tried Mary Kay, but my mother used Mary Kay, and my grandmother sold Mary Kay in the 60s. She didn't sell anymore. So I had heard of it, but I thought it was for old people, you know? And so I'm like, no, thank you, just real polite. And she asked me over and over and over, I would say at least 3 or 4 months, till finally I broke down, y'all. And I said, I'll have a facial. And I didn't even take my money. And y'all, my face felt so good, like it is tonight. And since that day that I had that facial, I wish I could remember the actual day. I know it was in 1985, and I know it was in July 1985. So 40 years and 3 months ago, I had my first facial. And I have used Mary Kay skincare for 40 years and 3 months. Every single day, I have washed my face, put on my moisturizer, and did the little routine every day. And y'all, if you don't think it makes a difference, you just wait till you go back to your high school reunion and you see the people who have not washed their face every night and put moisturizer on and use skincare. And you're like, it makes a difference on your skin. But it's never too late to get started. Like the lady on that picture, she's 58 and look at 8 times using I'm sure she used the repair set too. Look at what of a difference in her skin. So that's how I was introduced to Mary Kay. So what about you, Latrice? How does
I
someone?
was Okay, I was asked to do a Mary Kay party at the clinic I used to work at, and it was during lunch. I thought I had never heard of Mary Kay, but thinking back, I may have gone to a party when I was about 5 or 6 years old with my mother. But that day, I realized A, the products were amazing, and B, the opportunity was too. So I signed up the next day, and actually, it was 34 years ago this month. So
Wow.
that's how I was introduced, because I
And
thought,
look at Latrice's skin.
I
So
said I could
nice.
buy it from her and give her the 50% when I wanted it for myself. So
That's right.
anyway,
Yeah, that's right.
anyway.
Okay. And Maureen, what about you? How long's it been and how were you approached?
Well, I remember Mary Kay as a child. My mom had the palette that opened up like this. You had to add water. So I remember seeing that when I was a child, my mom using it. And then when I worked at the Kroger company, a girlfriend of mine said, come with me. There's a big house party and they're going to have a bunch of stuff going on there. One of the things that was there was a Mary Kay lady, and she was doing like satin hands and satin lips. It wasn't like a pampering party. It was more like a big house party with a lot of things going on. So that smart consultant booked me for a double facial that night. So then I had a double facial at my home with just another one of my girlfriends. And anyways, that was in the mid 90s. And I probably was a customer for about a year and a half. And then I was invited to plenty of events where I saw people who were happy and laughing and making lots of money. And I thought, maybe I should give this a try. So that was 29 years ago this month.
I love it. Okay, Sayla.
Well, my mother actually sold Mary Kay when I was in high school for a little bit, although I really didn't understand Mary Kay at all. And we would use some of the bath products and things like that. But there was a lady, the lady she signed up under actually lived right down the street from me, and she looked a lot like Mary Kay. Her name was Mary Dodson. She was like an angel straight from heaven, the sweetest lady, and she never recruited much, but she had a huge selling business. And but then along the way, I met Cleta, and every time I would see Cleta, she'd say, "You're going to sign up now. You're going to sign up now." And I really thought I was going to sign up, and then found out I was pregnant with my third baby. And so after I had her, then I signed up, and I've been in 30 years and loved every single moment.
I love it. Okay, let me see how much time we got. Okay, it's time to take it off. It's going to ring in about 50 seconds. So, Latrice, instruct us how to take it off.
Well, you get your washcloth, a clean washcloth wet. And like Holly was saying, you can start at the bottom and just wipe up because gravity does pull us down. So you just wipe it up. And y'all, it is so good. I'll tell you when I like to do this after I bathe, before I bathe, I put it on, go watch about 10 minutes of something. And then I almost forget I have it on. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to go wipe off my facial peel.
I
So,
love it.
but y'all, I'm serious. You have got to exfoliate. Your products do not look good if your skin is not exfoliated, because basically your skincare, your makeup sitting on top of dead skin cells. So
Yeah.
that's not good.
All right. Thank you, Latrice.
You're welcome.
All right, you guys, here's the thing. Is our face is super clean right now.
It is.
Where's our beautiful guest? Shahira, did you get it off yet? How does your face feel? I know, of course, it feels kind of wet. Matter of fact, you can kind of dry it off if you want to. One thing that I will tell you about this facial peel is it continues to work even though we've already taken it off. Like tomorrow, even because it went all the way down to that cellular level, you're going to be surprised. And how often should you use this, Latrice? Did you say twice a week?
I said twice a week.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Next, we're going to pull up the wonderful Maureen. Maureen, let me pull up and share the screen, and she's going to tell us a little bit about how and what to use next. Here we go.
So the next product that you are going to use is the Time Wise Repair Lifting Serum. And this is basically your secret weapon for the turkey neck and the triangle of youth. That's your cheeks, your jawline, and your neck. So it goes out to here, to your ears, and then down to your little turkey neck down here. It helps the skin to look firmer, lifted, and smoother by softening the deep lines and sagging. No sagging. Just use it morning and night, and after you cleanse and before your moisturizer. So bottom line, what does this product do for you? It's going to plump, firm, hydrate, and it keeps everything looking tighter and more youthful. And yes, you can totally use it all over your face if you want to, not just your neck and jawline, but think of it like a firming boost wherever you'd like that tighter lifted look. So it's got the little window on the side of the product. So the floor of the tube goes up every single time you pump it out. You can use a pump and a half. And I usually put it in my fingertips and then I dot it everywhere I want it first. And then I always go up and out. And you're going to use this in the morning and at night. You got to use it both times. And this is 74 and you got to have it. This is like gold in a bottle. And it's going to take care of a lot of damage and you're going to look hotter. That's what you want.
Not feel hotter.
Right. All right. Go ahead and tell us about the next one.
All right. So the next product that we're going to use is the Time Wise Repair Night Treatment with Retinol. Now, this is like a beauty sleep in a jar. It immediately triples your skin's hydration and keeps it moisturized for 12 hours while you sleep. Meanwhile, it smooths deep lines and wrinkles. It boosts collagen and helps your skin, again, look firmer, radiant, and more even toned. So the retinol that's in this beautiful little jar where you can just pump one pump out, it is wrapped. So it's powerful but gentle because there's retinol in this jar right here. So it's encapsulated. So it's powerful but gentle, less irritation, more results. Just apply it nightly to your face and neck with the upward, like we were saying, outward stroke, and let it work its magic overnight.
All right.
54.
Thank you very much.
54.
Okay, we're going to bring up Selah, and I'll just share the screen with you. She's going to tell you a little bit about this product, the next one.
Yes, yes, yes. This is our Time Loss Repair Volume Firm Eye Renewal Cream. And this eye cream gives you a triple, it's like a 1, 2, 3 punch. It targets deep lines and wrinkles and sagging skin. It targets under eye bags and puffiness and dark circles. It also targets crepiness and dry skin and increases the moisture around the eye area for up to 12 hours. It has a unique liquid crystal delivery system that helps enhance its effectiveness, and it has this amazing applicator. You just squeeze a little bit out and then you just tap and then you can just rub it in. That helps with under eye puffiness and just stimulates that whole eye area. You really have to have an amazing eye cream, and this is the bomb.com because the skin around the eye area is 1/4 as thick as the rest of your face, and there are no oil glands. And so that is why we wrinkle there first. So don't pull, tug, yank on that area, and certainly don't go without a great eye cream. And this is the one you need in the morning and at night. And
Okay.
it's 44.
Thank you so much. Okay, you guys, here's the thing. If you are one of our guests, there's another little sample inside, and it is our Mary Kay day cream. So tomorrow, when you get up, if you left any cleanser in there, it'd be so great. You can wash your face. If you have anything left of the lifting serum, you can do the lifting serum, and then you can do the day cream. If you happen to have used all your lifting serum, at least you could try the day cream in the morning. And it has SPF 30 in it. It's an amazing day cream. You actually feel it working on your skin. It's not greasy. I just love it. It's hydrating, has all the things. Okay. So this completes the glass facial. However, I want to tell you about a new product that Mary Kay just came out with, and then I'll tell you the specials. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you. And this is brand new, just came out. And this is what we call our Clinical Solutions Retinol 0.3. And I don't know if you knew this, but in your 20s, beginning in your 20s, your skin naturally starts losing about 1% of its collagen every year. I was thinking about that. So if I'm 63 and it started in when I was 20, then that means 40%
Huh.
of my collagen been lost. However, it's
Boy.
not for me because da, 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 da. Okay, it says since collagen is the building block that keeps your skin smooth and firm and youthful, this gradual decline is one of the key reasons why fine lines and wrinkles appear. The exciting news is retinol is clinically proven to help stop the collagen loss. And y'all heard we have retinol in our night treatment, okay? But this is a pure retinol 0.3. And it says that the benefit of retinol, it prevents wrinkles due to its minimizing effect, smooths out existing fine lines and wrinkles. It brightens dull skin by exfoliating at a cellular level. So a little more exfoliation. It fades dark spots, sunspots, hyperpigmentation, age spots. It evens out your complexion over time. So it's going to improve wrinkles, firmness, skin tone, and glow. Visible results in how long? 1 week. 1 week. It says, is too much of a good thing? No, it's not possible that it's too much. So how you use it, day one, you can use it without any kind of retinization period like the one that we had before. You can use it all over. You avoid the areas around your eyes. So this is important to know when you're using retinol. is you'll do that eye cream first. You know, we kind of used it last tonight. You're going to use it first and then do everything else, because sometimes, let's say you're trying not to do it around your eyes, but it's on your, unless you wash your hands after you use this, some can still be on your fingers. Okay. So you want to just do that eye cream first. Then you're not going to be messing around your eyes the rest of the time. Okay. But you're going to just, what you're going to do is you're going to use this lifting serum. Okay. You're going to use that. Then you're going to use this retinol, and you're going to smooth it all over except for around your eyes. And then you're going to follow up with your night treatment. Okay. And so I want to tell you that they gave us a free bottle at seminar in July. And I've been using this same one. I haven't opened a new one, and I got plenty left. And I've used it every day. They're not lying when they said in 1 week your skin. I'm just like, how can this be? Because I was using the other retinol, but I just didn't use it every single day, and I got a little irritated with it sometime. My skin did. But this one, I just started using it every day, just like they said. And I'm like, my forehead wrinkles are going away, y'all. I'm not even kidding. I love this product. I'm so glad they made it where it's a daily one. And what they did is they added something to it which helped with the brightness of the skin, which the other one didn't have. So I I'm sold 100% on it. And this never happens. They lowered the price. So it's 70. The other one used to be 75, and the whole set was, I think, 130 or something like
20.
that, 120. And so they lowered it. It's $70. It's what a great deal. So anyway, I wanted to tell you about that, and I want to mention these boosters. This is called the Clinical Solution line, and the boosters is like some people say, okay, I do all that, but I need more. What else you got? I have a customer. She goes, what else you got? Okay, she bought everything today. She spent $380 with me, and she got boosters, lifting serum, serum C. I mean, all the things, and this retinol. So there are 4 boosters you can add. The boosters, you guys, are just a little drop of stuff. You'd use like 2 or 3 drops. Okay, Sayla's got them all in her hands right there. And so there's 4, and you may not need them all. You may pick which one you need. One of them is called visible. I mean, it's called what is it called? Ferulic and
Really?
niacinamide. Yeah, ferulic and ferulic acid. Bless. Come on. Ferulic and niacinamide brightener. That's the
Okay.
first one. It's orange. Okay. And so it helps with skin tone and hyperpigmentation. Okay. Then there is the FA and AHA resurfacer. This is more for skin texture. If you have rougher skin, pitted skin, this is going to help that. Okay. And it has PHA, AHA, and glycerin in it. Then there's this one I have in my hand. It's called HA and Ceramide Hydrator. Everybody can use this. You can use this with all the other ones too. This helps for hydration. You need some extra hydration. This is what you need. All right. And then the last one is called C plus resveratrol line reducer. If your main thing is wrinkles, that was going to be key for you. It has vitamin C, resveratrol, and acetohexapeptide 8, and probably some other great things. These are used, you put these on first. They're thin, they're liquidy. So you're just going to take some drops and you're going to smooth those on first, and then everything you put on after it is going to work better. So you're going to love them. They last a pretty good time. What would you say, Sayla, on a booster? Like if you used it every day, how long it lasts? Like, would you say 1 month or 2 months?
About a month, 4 to 5 weeks.
Okay. And you definitely want to be careful. Don't do like I do sometimes. And I do it, and then I take this, and then I boop, and dump it. Like, so be careful. Like after you
Did
do
it?
it,
Yep.
the lid on, screw the little thing on, okay? Because it is liquid in there. But I wanted to mention those to you because a lot of people have said, what else could I do? All right. Um, Okay, we're going to close with an awesome set. So I hope you can see the screen, you guys. This is what we call your beauty bag. And if some of y'all, I didn't even bring a roll-up bag in here, but so if one of the directors or consultants can grab one, that'd be great. And if you will also grab the repair box. Okay, so let's talk about the Cadillac collection here. Basically, there are 3 sets here, you guys. And on the bottom, there's a beauty bar. So let me just put this where you can see it a little bit better. So we're going to start out with what we call the Cadillac collection. All right, y'all know Cadillac's the best, right? The Cadillac collection is a $484 value you're going to get for $399. And it may even be a better value than that because you're going to get some half price items. What comes in the Cadillac collection? Everything you use tonight. Okay? The cleanser, lifting serum, day cream, night cream. It's going to contain your eye renewal cream, your glycolic facial peel, your charcoal mask, your eye makeup remover, your micellar water, and then it's going to add 3 simple things to put your face on in the morning: a foundation primer, CC cream, and the brush to put on your CC cream. CC cream stands for complexion corrector. So this is just, there's only 5 colors. There's very light, light to medium, medium to deep, deep and very deep. So it's real easy for us to match you. Okay. And so you save a lot of money with that. So it's $399. With that, you also get this beautiful roll-up bag. And let me just stop the share so you can actually see how pretty it is. So Selah, Latrice, and Maureen are holding it up. This is a roll-up bag, and it contains everything that you get. You can put in this bag, and you can travel with it. It rolls up, it velcros. The little pockets come on and off. They zip at the top, so when you got it hanging up, stuff ain't falling out of it. I just recently opened a new one because I had one from I think the 90s, and I thought, I've worn the thing out. But I mean, I've had it like 25 years. And so Brad goes, look at you in your new roll-up bag. I mean, it's so nice. I took it on the trip that we just had. So the roll-up bag is normally, I believe it's now $45, and you get that roll-up bag for free with this set. Okay. Let me go back for you. So you get the roll up. It's 40. Didn't it go up to 45, y'all, or is it 40?
No, it was 38.
40.
Now it's 40.
Okay, good. I like to increase my
Or
prices.
something like that.
I'm just kidding. So it's free. Okay, it's $40 value. With this, you also get 1 item from our spa bar at half price. This is our spa bar, and the reason I wanted to mention the retinol because that's the most expensive thing on here. So you actually could start out with your retinol for only $35 when you buy this set. Isn't that awesome? But there's other things on here like the nourishing oil, the moisture renewal gel mask, the mask applicator, any of those boosters. They're $38. You can get those at half price. You might want a satin body set, a satin hand set. The hydrogel eye patches are huge. People love these hydrogel eye patches. There's 30 of them in there. There's 30 sets, but actually 60 eye patches. You put them on in the morning, you leave them on for like 30 minutes. You're not even going to believe it. There's a satin hand set. There's a little dash out the door, which is just a little mascara and lip gloss set. There's the eye makeup remover, the micellar water, which you don't need if you get that one set. So let's just go back to this a second. So that's the Cadillac collection. So you get all of this, the free bag, and one thing at half price. The Queen collection is a $390 value. You get it for $299. It has the cleanser, the lifting serum, the day and the night. It has the eye cream and the 2 masks, the facial peel and the charcoal mask. Okay. With that, you get the roll-up bag at half price, and you still get 1 item at half off in the spa bar. Okay. So that's still a great deal. The last set is a $256 value, and you get it for $199. And this is the time-wise repair set. I'm going to stop the share and show Selah is holding up this. This is actually what it comes in. I wanted to show you this because it also comes with instructions. It has a little instruction book inside because you might go, I can't remember what she said. There you go. It's got instructions of how to use it. And so this is our time-wise repair set. This is a really great deal. Mary Kay actually just increased the price of this when you buy it all together. So you're really getting a great deal by buying it for $199. I'm not even kidding. Okay. So thank you, Selah. So for this one, it's $199. And with this one, you still get one of these spa items at half off, which is a great deal. And of course, you can buy more items at regular price on this too, but one of them is going to be half off. So that's the deals. Princess collection. Are you a princess? Are you a queen? Are you like a princess queen driving a Cadillac? Right? So Cadillac collection $399, queen is $299, princess is $199. Now your consultant is going to be able to text you this closing sheet as well, but you probably can just say, hey, you know what you use tonight. So you can just say, hey, I want whichever collection, and then you can let us know what you want on the spa bar. Okay. So I'm going to talk to each of you individually for a second, but what I want to do is tell you four things. First of all, thanks for my awesome friends for y'all did a great job tonight. But reach out to your Mary Kay girl. If you are on tonight, you're going to reach out to her tonight. If you're watching this later, you can reach out to her and let her know what you have to have in your bathroom tomorrow. You just got to have it. Okay. Send her a copy if you did the referral sheet, the Fabulous game, or if you wrote down some referrals from her for her. If you will please send her a copy of that. That would be amazing. Even better, book a little party and invite all those girls. Even better. Okay. And then let her know if you're a B, or a C. A, as far as the business. Absolutely sign me up to be on your Mary Kay team as a consultant. B, better let me think about it. I got some questions. Can we chat over coffee? C, I can't do it right now, but I'd like to be a customer and or a hostess. And lastly, we honestly would love your feedback on the event. If there's something you think that was too much of that, or I need more of this, we would love it. We're open to change. It don't hurt our feelings, and you could tell us your honest opinion of what we could do to make this better. You can mark your calendars for October the 15th. That's going to be our next glass skin facial. October the 15th, which is the third Wednesday in October. Okay. And we'll be back. I hope my face will get a glass skin facial between now and then, but if not, I'll be super excited. And by the way, the biggest thing on the glass skin is doing the mask right in a row. That's not something you'll do every night. It's something maybe you do once a week or every other week or something like that, or at least once a month, just for a super exfoliation and a super hydration. Okay. So I'm going to stop the recording.